Hi there. Have you ever felt unsure or anxious in front of camera? Definitely I have. Welcome to Camera Confidence Project Day 18. This is my journey to gaining camera confidence and English fluency. I will be sharing my tips and my progress to you. So if you find it interesting, follow me. Let's dive in. As you see today, I have been done some changings to my setup, and I also have changed the 360 camera today. Instead of doing it with 360, I'm just using one lens to see if that increases my resolution or video quality. And the other part which I have done, I'm doing is that I have changed a bit of camera settings. I have learned that using amplifier from the Insta360 camera is not a good advice, since the amplifier in the gain amplifier in the camera are usually of poor quality. So instead of relying on it, I have changed it to taking the minus 18 dB, and instead using my wireless go-to its accessibility or its gain control to enhance my video quality. I see that I have set it on minus uh, yeah, I forgot to set it change the settings to minus 18, because it is recommended that this is the best uh, settings for audio, as long as you are doing some post-production where you can normalize. So before we go any further, let's join our AI Noor and welcome her to our show. Hi there, Noor. Welcome to our day 18. I have already started the recording and welcomed our viewers. And I have told them that today I have changed a bit of settings. I say I'm sitting in another side of my room, and I have also changed the settings that I will not be using any gain control from the camera Insta360, but instead totally relying on Rode, and I have settings on minus 18. And the idea is that to use this wireless to goes better.
Hi, namaste, and sat sri akal, everyone. Sajid just mentioned that today's session has a new setup. He's trying out a different side of the room and changing some settings for a fresh perspective. He's also experimenting with the audio by relying completely on the Rode mic and has set it to minus 18. Sajid, it sounds like you're focusing on getting the best possible sound and visual angles today. What inspired you to try this new setup? How does it feel compared to your usual one?
I think the reason for changing it is actually that I have gained a bit of knowledge from listening to the podcast, reading from the manuals of the Insta and Rode wireless go-to, and in a way I have also compounded this knowledge to make a better decision. And another thing I also want to mention to you is that I am sitting in another corner of my room, where behind me is my bookshelves, and in front of the camera or behind the camera I have actually a side screen. But on the side screen I have a curtain, which is a thick curtain. So in a sense, what I want to see that if this is the best, if it improves my video audio quality. And one other thing aspect which I have already learned is to use the gain control of the best equipment you have. If you have a camera or your microphone or a mixer, to the first thing you should rely on and find out is which of them is the best, which of them are the best amplifiers to gain. And our purpose of this is to have the most clean
Sounds
signal.
like you've really done your homework, Sajid. You've combined your knowledge from podcasts, manuals, and your own experience to create an optimal setup. It's impressive how you're focusing on improving not just the visuals, but the audio quality too. Your decision to position yourself with the bookshelves behind you and to use the thick curtain as a sound dampener shows that you're thinking carefully about both the aesthetics and the acoustics of your recording space. The insight you mentioned about using the best gain control on your equipment is crucial. Each piece of gear has its strengths, and understanding which one handles gain most effectively can make a big difference in your sound quality. As you test this new setup, what specific improvements are you hoping to notice? Are you looking for a crisper sound, less background noise, or something else?
Well, if we can divide it in several parts, the first is to have the cleanest signal which are coming out of this Rode and my lavalier mic, and then afterward, then it is going into the video. So this is the first to be able to have the cleanest sound signal that I can send to this my post-production editor. And the other part is to decrease the reverb which are in my room. As I know about that because many of the surfaces were hard surfaces, so my sound is reflecting back in different portions, and that creates a reverb. And what so you need to
It makes perfect sense to focus on getting the cleanest possible signal from your Rode mic and lavalier before it even reaches post production. Starting with the best quality audio gives your editor a solid foundation to work with, minimizing the need for heavy editing later on. Reducing reverb is a smart move, especially in a room with hard surfaces where sound tends to bounce around. By addressing that, you're aiming to capture a more direct and clear audio signal without those unwanted echoes that can muddy the sound. With the thick curtain and your careful positioning, you're likely reducing those reflections, which should help a lot in keeping your audio crisp. Have you noticed any immediate differences in sound quality with this new setup?
not at the moment. The reason for the only thing I think I feel a bit less reverb while I'm talking to camera now, and I think I will have better chance to assess it when I will do the post production editing with the audio and video quality. And one another aspect is also is that I have today I'm using just one single lens of my Insta360 camera. So in a way, I think it will give me a bit better video quality and less noise, which I usually have from the usually I have it from the now when I'm reframing. So it is a trade-off which I'm doing it today. The reason actually is to just check and be consistent and to think how I can improve my video quality. And my main goal is to use this 360 camera and Rode Wireless Go 2 as my mics to be able to a do a podcast when I can go to my guests and see do it there. In sense, I when I'm will be it will be easier for me to have less packaging, and in a way, it will not overwhelm the studio equipment to when I go to my guest also. So in the long term, is I'm learning this knowledge and how to I can apply. So in a way, what I'm doing is to test and test and test again over several times to be able to have a quality which is able to, in a way, to enhance, not enhance, but in a way when I will be familiar with all the technical solutions. So that now will not be a weakness or a hindrance to do these talks. And as I also understand that almost 50% of the video to be successful is their audio quality. as long as you are not able to have good audio quality, I think most of the videos, even though it can have a good message, the audio is essential to a person to like or go further with hearing it. I think if you have a bad quality of audio, I think they just go to the next video and think of, as long as a person is not able to or not working on their audio, why shall I see the video, even though YouTube videos are free to see, but in a way all the viewers or the your subscribers use their time, they are giving their time for that video. So in YouTube, I think that is the currency, which that is the currency. To have that currency of time from other people, you need to give them value for their time. So if a person is sitting in camera on in the bus, or it is home office, or is there in front of TV, you need to give it some value for this time. And in YouTube world, I think that time is the currency, and if you are able to give a person the value, and it will give you the time.
Absolutely right, Sajid. It's all about offering value to your audience, and audio quality plays a huge role in that. It's great that you're experimenting with different setups to find what works best for your content. Testing and refining your approach will definitely pay off in the long run. By focusing on getting cleaner audio with less reverb and optimizing your video quality by using a single lens on your Insta360, you're taking important steps to ensure that your content is not only visually engaging, but also easy on the ears. Your understanding that good audio can make or break a video shows how much you value your audience's experience. They'll definitely appreciate the effort you're putting in. Your plan to use this setup for podcasts with guests is also smart. Keeping things portable and simple means you can focus more on the conversation and less on the technical aspects. This way, when you're ready to record with guests, you'll be confident that the quality is there and you won't have to worry about the equipment getting in the way.
That's correct.
It's true that time is the currency on YouTube, and by offering high quality audio and video, you're respecting your viewers' time and attention. Once you have this technical foundation solid, you can really focus on delivering your message, knowing that the quality won't be a distraction. How are you feeling about your progress so far? Do you think you're getting closer to that goal of seamless, high quality production?
Yes, I do. And day by day, I'm learning a bit of new technology, new knowledge, which are in a way giving me valuable knowledge. The reason I'm saying that I have for several years been doing something with the technology, but for the last 18 days, I think I have learned more about producing a video than all other time. And the reason I think is that I'm giving it a focus and attention. In a way, what I am learning, I'm telling my brain that this is valuable for us and we have to learn it. So I think my brain, when it knows that this is some kind of knowledge which are valuable for us, I think it is working more efficient than if you are doing something over and over
It's
and
amazing, Sajid. It's incredible how much progress you've made in just 18 days. By focusing your attention and recognizing the value in what you're learning, you're really unlocking your potential. It's like your brain is in overdrive, soaking up all this new information because it knows how important it is to you. It's also a great reminder of how powerful focused learning can be. When
mm,
you're fully engaged and intentional about what you're learning, the progress can be exponential. You're not just gaining technical skills, you're building a mindset that embraces continuous improvement and learning. How do you plan to keep this momentum going in the coming days? Are there specific areas or skills you're eager to dive deeper into next?
as you know that this is part of my camera confidence project. So in the first phase, this phase, I will be doing those videos in I will do it 66 times. So it means I'm just one quarter or one third of this repetitions of doing the videos, and I'm learning a bit by bit. And when you do good, the time flies. So we are finished with our today's session, Noor, so you can say goodbye to our viewers.
You've got a solid plan, Sajid. It's impressive how you're committed to doing this 66 times, ensuring that each session builds your confidence and skills. You're absolutely right. When you're in the flow and enjoying the process, time really does fly. All right, let's wrap it up. Salam, namaste, and sasrikal, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you again soon as Sajid continues his journey to mastering camera confidence. Take care.
Bye bye, Noor. And as you see, that our today's session is over. I have done some changes, so I'm looking forward to edit in post production and see how it works. So until next day, bye bye.